Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Now, I want to come on here and do this video because I just want to touch on a few subjects. Now, I did a video 3 days ago about the review of 13 Reasons Why Season 1. And I want to come on here and touch on a few subjects because I missed a couple of things and I just want to point them out. Now, for those of you who have seen 13 Reasons Why, you already know what it's about. And also, Season 2 recently came out last Friday, and I want to touch on a few subjects about that as well. Now, with Season 2, it's basically the aftermath of what happened with Hannah. Like, everybody had gotten the tapes, and Clay already had pieced together what had happened with Hannah that led up to her death. And Season 2 is basically the aftermath of what all happened, and everybody's going on trial, speaking their piece about Hannah, so on and so forth. And let me tell you, Season 2 is intense as hell. Like, you're being introduced to some new characters, and also, like, you learn a lot about these people, some of these characters that you had no clue had went down with them, that basically they just missed on Season 1. And you find them out in Season 2. Like, it's intense as hell. Now, the one subject I want to touch on that I had touched on in my previous video is, number one, her parents. Like, I'm not saying it's her parents' fault, but Mr. and Miss Baker, like, you should basically pay more attention to your kid. Like, you should sense that something's wrong and just pull her aside and ask her, like, hey, honey, are you okay? Do you feel like you want to talk about anything? Because if you want to talk about anything, I'm here. Like, I'm your parent. That's what I'm here for. Like, you shouldn't have pulled her aside and asked her what was wrong and asked her if she wants to talk about it. And let alone, I feel like Hannah herself should have went to her parents, like, all these things are happening with you at school, and you just basically just pushed your parents away and just didn't talk to them. Like, you should have talked to your parents. And also, the school. In Season 2, I hate to be a spoiler, but I'm just going to say it anyways. In Season 2, her dad was on the stand, and basically he had said, before he had let Hannah attend that school, he had asked he had said that Hannah had trouble at her other school and had asked them what was their tolerance against bullying. And they had said, and I quote, well, basically he had said that they said, and I quote, that they had a zero tolerance against bullying. Okay. How you gonna sit there and say that you have a zero tolerance against bullying, but yet you stood by and did nothing and let this girl basically just be bullied to death? Bullied to death now. Listen to what I'm saying. Bullied to death now. You sat by and let people bully her, basically tarnish her reputation, and you did nothing. Like, that's just wrong now. And another thing, like I said, again, I'm not trying to be a spoiler, but those of you who have never watched 13 Reasons Why before or haven't seen Season 1 or Season 2, I'm just going to say this. So I think it's in either episode 12 or 13 on Season 1 where Hannah basically goes to the counselor and she tells him, well, she doesn't say it clearly, but she insinuates that she's been raped. And I'm just saying, like, the counselor, it's not rocket science. The girl had said in so many words that she has been raped, and you weren't wise enough to put it together and help her? Like, come on now. You got to be smarter than that. But also, I want to say it like this. Hannah shouldn't have basically just came out and just said it. Like, you can't expect people to read your mind. Like, you should have just came out and said, hey, Mr. Porter, Bryce Walker, he raped me, and I just want you to do something about it. And he could have took immediate action there, and she probably still wouldn't have been alive today. But that didn't happen. Like, so basically it goes two ways in that direction. And also, she was just too damn nice. Like, Hannah, if Hannah was real, Hannah could be my homegirl. Me and Hannah could be the best of friends. Like, she's funny, she's beautiful, like, she's smart. Like, she's the perfect package for a friend. She could be my homegirl. Now, she was just too damn nice. Like, honey, people basically would just treated her any kind of way. Like, she was the scapegoat of everything. Like, the sun didn't shine, it's Hannah's fault. The dogs didn't bark, it's Hannah's fault. It's rain, it's Hannah's fault. Hannah. Like, she was just basically the scapegoat of everything. Like, she was just too damn nice. She didn't know how to stand up for herself. And that scene in season 1, where where Hannah had told Jessica, fuck you. I think it was over a boy or something like that. Like, Jessica had told Hannah had told Jessica, fuck you. And Hannah basically just slapped her across the face. And then she just oh, okay, I'm messing up. I'm getting confused. Hannah let Jessica slap her across the face, and she just let Jessica walk out. Just like that. Girl. You just do not let no bitch put her hands on you. Like, man, if I was a girl, that wouldn't have been me. That bitch would have been knocked out on the floor. I'm just saying, because you just don't slap me in my face and think you're going to walk off. Because it don't work like that, honey. I want to beat her ass right there and there if I was Hannah. So that's why I say she was just too damn nice. And let alone, like, it's just crazy. Just crazy. And also, I want to say this. It goes both ways. On one hand, you have to blame both her parents and the school for not, looking out for her and just, helping her. But on another hand, you kind of got to blame Hannah herself because she didn't talk about it. It's like she just suffered in silence. Like, you can't expect people to play detective and just figure things out for you, sweetie. Like, you should have just spoke up and just let people know what was going on with you. Like, you should have just at least told someone so they could help you. And maybe, just maybe, you'll possibly be alive today. So, yeah, that's just basically about it. That's all I wanted to touch on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to put all my social media accounts in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on there. So until next time, it's a wrap.